And our other top story tonight, the operators of a well-known restaurant here in Buffalo have once again been referred to as reputed members of the mafia in Buffalo. This came during testimony today at the trial of Joseph Bongiovanni. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. Bongiovanni is a former DEA agent accused of taking bribes from drug dealers, including those known to be mob associates, in exchange for tipping them off to investigations. We get the latest from 2 on Your Side's Dave McKinley, who was in the courtroom today. Dave?
Mary Alice and Scott, inferences regarding Joseph Todaro Sr. and Jr.'s reputed involvement in organized crime have been bandied about for decades. It is something the Todaro family has long denied and something which the government has never proven. Yet once again, their names were brought up today through the testimony of a retired FBI agent. 10 years before this raid at Pharaoh's Gentlemen's Club, which ultimately led to charges against Agent Bongiovanni, another raid was conducted here on Halloween 2009. The feds were looking into whether club owner Peter Durace was in violation of his probation after informants said he was dealing drugs. Now retired FBI agent Tom Herbst testified today that he was there too, but his interest in Durace was tied to an investigation of unsolved murders from the 1980s linked to organized crime. While on the stand, he stated that the government believed both Joseph Todaro Sr. and Jr., who operated La Nova Pizzeria, were organized crime figures. As Durace is a blood relative of the Todaros, Herbst was interested in speaking with him. Shortly after that 2009 raid, Herbst says he got a call from Agent Bongiovanni saying Durace had information he'd exchange in consideration of any probation violation charges he might face. He also said he was told by Bongiovanni not to bring his partner on the Safe Streets Task Force, Amherst Police Detective Robert Cottrell, seen here, and who also testified today. Herbst says he went to the electric tower where the DEA offices were, but found it odd that Bongiovanni insisted they meet outside those offices on the mezzanine level of the building, to which Durace also attended. During the meeting, though, Herbst said Durace offered nothing of substance, and then when he later told Bongiovanni he had enough to make a drug case against Durace, Bongiovanni tried to dissuade him, telling him it wasn't a good case, trying to convince him prosecutors would never take it, all while leading him to believe Durace was a confidential informant working for the DEA. Although on cross-examination, Herbst had to admit that Bongiovanni never told him Durace was an informant. Ultimately, Herbst testified that it appeared the DEA had more interest in Durace than the FBI, considering what he was really investigating would be interested in, and decided not to pursue a drug case against him. Well, prosecutors say this is part of a pattern by Bongiovanni of having interfered with investigations to keep the heat off drug dealers that he was being paid by. On Your Side in the newsroom, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.